Yes! Ôi! Okay.
Duduk pelamin lah. Duduk ketawa. Dimas hasil tangan kiri berbual. Mindset was a bit. Kau tinggi pak kan? Mindset, body aching, your mindset is down, but you have to keep on pushing lah. Keep on pushing. Friends, you got good friends coming over, giving you that moral boost. I'm always thinking about having sleeps, having naps once in a while, but cannot lah last day.
It was very tough for him because he doesn't get his first GT yet, so it was his last chance, last day. He had to work hard for it lah. So eventually he actually did get in about, was it 2? 3. It wasn't big it's juvenile. So
yeah lah, at least he got a couple of blow ups or drops, good size, hopefully.
Okay, for the last day, I was under quite a lot of pressure because my objective was to get one lap worthy GT for the trip and also to target one GT on proper at least. However, I managed to achieve one of the objectives which is to get it on proper although it's not a lap worthy size, but it was tough because in the early morning we were expecting a very good time, but sadly during the first 4 hours, despite us chugging, despite us popping stick bait throughout the whole stretch, nothing.
it was crazy. The drift
Nothing.
was
Zero.
Island to island drifting, 4 hours of non-stop dusting.
So we were a bit down.
Crazy.
For the last day, we were a bit down because we were setting our hopes quite high for the last day.
It was the captain told us it was supposed to be a good tide but then shit happens.
It's fishing.
Yeah,
It's fishing.
the 4 hours was it's a bit down, but then we took a lunch break. Then after we decided, the captain bring us to the GT highway. That's where shit got real. Luckily for us, there are some GTs to entertain us before we went back.
%, hard work, 1% luck. On the last day, from our experience, the past few days was not good for popping. It was not supposedly not good for popping. It was better for jigging because of dead tide. So we had our hopes pinned on the fourth and the last day lah, basically. But then again, in the early morning, the 4 hours, it was a disaster for us because we were a bit down. We were down actually because after multiple casts, nothing. There's no blow-ups, there's no follow, there's no nothing. So we just had each other to push and keep on casting. That's all.
You got to a mental state where you're thinking, what do you need to actually agitate the fish? You keep on changing lures, you keep on changing from stick bait to floating stick bait to sinking stick bait to poppers. It's a very tough first 4 hours lah. You have to push through lah. You have to push through your determination, and the most important part is still your friends lah, who are there to actually make it better lah.
Yeah lah, it will drain you out mentally and physically. The tricks that you go for the trip itself, it's very important lah.
And the weather, it's perfect lah during the last day lah. The wind, the weather, the tide, it was all, you would say, perfect lah.
Talking about the last day or
the
the
last day.
entire trip?
The last day lah. Compared to the other 4 days, I mean the last day was like the best weather, tide, wind. But
It's not firing.
it's just
In the early morning, there's no
It's
firing.
perfect setup lah. Early in the morning. The weather itself, it's not too hot. It was okay. So that keeps us from keep on pushing to get our target fish for the day lah, which is a lap worry GT lah.
Hey, aman. One big one up, please, let's go. Come on. Happy size, my friend.
सुबह में आने के मेजरमेंट टेप
On popper
चलो ये
popper. Thank you, baby. Ini betul.
In fact, for the entire 5 days, what we realized, they wanted a longer and slimmer profile. Instead, like the previous year, we want a rounder and shorter profile. So the preparation was a bit off, but luckily we did have some longer and slimmer profile.
This year, yeah, they are willing to take the bigger, longer profile stick baits, poppers. And the way you work it compared to last year, this year they are more on those short twitches compared to doing those long sweeps. This year is a bit shorter to agitate them. I say it.
Entice them.
Entice them. More on the top water. We remember some tips that we had. We call it the Poco lah. Yeah. Everybody who knows Poco, duo, small, popper.
Micro.
We were doing that lah. Poco.
Yeah, so basically in terms of lures, we cannot say for guarantee what they want because I think all of us hit on different profiles. Some of us hit on the gaviota, the long and slim profile. Some of us hit a lot on even wild response. But in general, most of us were using a longer profile for the last day. And we learned ultimately that if the area is choppy, the water is choppy, and if there's nothing, we have to work with a popper or chuck to wake them up and get them to fire.
Color-wise, a bit difficult to say.
Color is very tough lah. It's like what they say lah. The color of the lures actually attract the anglers more than it attracts the fish lah. It's crazy lah. But you just have to risk it lah. Then you just have to be very confident with your barang-barang lah, your tackles. But it's the determination lah.
You just have to keep on casting.
You just have to ensure that your lure's in the water lah.
You have to work
it
hard.
My back is still hurting me. My hand is shaky.
What I can say is there's no feeling that can match that top water take, that wild GT take. Initially, my intentions were just to go on this one trip, just to experience it for once in a lifetime thing. But after getting that first take, I think I'm already totally addicted to it, and it's a totally different level altogether.
Either you hate it or you love it.
Yeah. Hate it or love it game.
Yes!
45 set!
This year the trip it's a very I would say a knowledgeable one. You tend to try something new. You went once. You always remember about how you do it the first time. But then as you plan for next year or your future trips, most of your friends that does this longer than you, they actually give you a couple of tips lah. So you go there, you give it a try, you try something new. For us lah, because we always been doing it on stick bait. Finally, I get my first feel on actually chugging a popper, and it's just different. It's different. The addiction is real. The addiction is real. It's a very meaningful one. It's like this trip just makes you like I really need to go for next one or future ones.
Overall, it was a good experience for us. We did manage to help them, but didn't manage to get the size that the lappy worthy size for them. I mean, the quantity for the fishes they got was there, but the quality wasn't there. The luck for the lap worthy photo wasn't there for Izam and Mail. I think they have to go again to get the lap worthy photo.
I think in terms of this, I can speak on behalf of Izam as well. This was our first GT popping. So we learned a lot. We had to learn a lot and we had to experiment. I think not only us, even them who are already so-called seasoned, experimented a lot on the trip, fiddling with how we work the lures, how to work the lures, what to do when we encounter misses and all these things along the way.
What's your experience on the first ever blow-ups?
Yeah, what happened when we got our first blow-up? We just simply jammed, don't know what to do, that type of thing. So, like what Anwar said, in terms of quality, the large lap worthy, it could be because we were not seasoned enough and experienced enough to land, and luck was not on our part as well. But what we got was a lot of knowledge and experience in terms of what not to do next time when we get a GT of a decent size, like our posture, our technique, picking up line slack, setting of hook, and a lot of technicalities. Because from what I observe in this GT popping, you cannot afford to make a single mistake. One single mistake that you make, you will lose to the fish. But overall, all in all, it was an crazy experience with fun kakis. So I can't complain much about that. It was 5 days of non-stop laughing despite all our pain, body pain and all this stuff. So we were enjoying ourselves all the way from the start to the end.
Step bodoh. Bodoh dah rekod.
Tadi kau tahu jalan apa?
Aku tengah sedap san. Laugh punya naik san.
Habis
Laugh tu duk.
Oh, kaki giveaway. Oh, pocut.
Aduh. Aku masih tengah cari lah dia punya casting ada jatuh tu.
Last drop.
Physically and mentally, I mean, me and Man went through, so we know what to expect really, in terms of physically and mentally. But equipment-wise, I think we still need time to get the better ones, because it's not the better ones are a lot and much more expensive. Still, we still investing to get the top-notch items for the popping itself
But still, even though you have all the equipments, you prep all your equipments, your mental, your physical wise, everything. You have it well prepared for this trip. But always remember, you have to expect the unexpected. Even for some seasoned anglers, they even can go a whole day without getting anything. So for us, for me and Anwar, like what you said, there are still more stuff that you still want to get.
There's always
But,
more.
but
There's
I mean,
always more.
there's always more stuff lah you want to get.
There's always more.
But this trip itself, I think we were actually quite well prepared lah. But the only thing is we weren't expecting them to actually take a lot on poppers lah. As compared to last year, poppers wasn't working at all lah. It was only stick baits. So we were buying more stick baits compared to poppers lah. Also the other thing is you cannot compare the result to be the same as your previous trip lah. Knowing that the climate change and everything, you have to experiment on stuff lah. You have to be willing to take the risk.
In terms of equipment, I think I was the most under-equipped for this trip because like what I said, it was supposed to be just set it and forget it trip, just to go and get one and stop. But what I learned from the experience is the equipment that you use helps a lot in assisting you lah when your body breaks down. So even the rod, the specs and everything, it will help you in terms of the casting rather than you having to push with 150% of your effort and all, and then it will assist you in fighting the fish. What can be done to improve will be for the next trip, have to invest in better equipment lah. But then again,
Next trip.
obviously different people have different casting styles and different preferences. So your equipment will have to be tailored to what you're comfortable with rather than what you think is good. So that's one advice that we can give.
I mean, for example, best example would be Zam. I mean, he cannot be using a very stiff rod for himself due to the
Fighting style.
Yeah, fighting style, and
casting
he's
style.
quite small, you know. I mean, for our trip, this trip, I mean, all of us are, you know, novice in GT popping. So teamwork is very important lah. You know, we need to have the ones that fighting the fish, to have their back, tell them what's going on, what to do. Because when
Fish strikes, you blank out for a second.
yeah, you're gonna have brain fart. You know, you will do all sorts of things that
Brain fart.
you can't concentrate much. That's why there's your friends there to help
To give
tell
you the devil's whisper. The feeling of dropping and when you burst, it's very painful lah. It's very painful lah. But lucky you have good friends to actually cool you down, to motivate you, to tell you not to give up. But it's a very tough sport.
Buat. Satu orang support. Respon juga.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, for the stick bait rod, I actually brought two setups. One is a chugger and the other is a stick bait. So the stick bait rod was Carpenter EP. What was it again?
85-36.
85-36. That's purely for stick bait lah. And the other setup, the reel would be the Catalina
5500.
500 H. It was H, right? So the chugger was a bone rod chugger, and the reel is a Stella 18K. The lines was
Saltwater Alliance.
ATC Salt Alliance P8 for the swing bait, and the
Full drag. Gully's
chugger
full drag.
was Gully's full drag.
P8 also. P8 or P12?
P teacher. It was P10
I think it was a PE10 lah. Yeah.
This is the Hot Jipang 79 paired with Twin Power 14K XG. I mean, it's a totally, I would say it's a better rod compared to what I used last year. Like, it suits me lah.
Oh, I went local. I was using stick bait and the ATC Virtuous 10K. So yeah, tested that setup. The stick bait was a bone stick bait as well. So together with ATC Salt Alliance P6. Yeah. So that's the setup for me.
Yeah.
I can see.
Next trip, couple of places like Rompin, nearby Rompin, Myanmar, was it?
Yeah, Myanmar, Pop and Drop. I think there's a few places that we can consider going. We have yet to decide for next year's hopping, but for sure we're going lah. But not sure yet where.
It's like an annual thing lah.
Yeah, we try to make it an annual thing lah, especially for me and him lah.
It's a must
Yes.
to go. Must. Never give up. Never give up. Always remember power naps. Power naps are very important.
Your power nap.
Power naps are very important. So angry. I cannot get any power naps during my last day.
That's where you landed your lefty, bodoh.
But I have to drop two. Oh, no nap, drop. Oh, that was very sucky. But yeah, tips. Keep on learning. Learning. You have to keep on learning. No matter what, you have to learn.
Be open lah to listen to advices from others lah. Even though you experience, you need to actually, have an open mind to listen to others.
It's totally different compared to your normal luring or surf casting. It's just different. But the basic is there lah in fishing.
Practice casting is a must. Before you actually go for your trip.
It's not like 1 or 2 weeks before you go for your trip lah. It's actually
months before lah. You know,
Yeah.
get used with the weight of the setup, technique of casting, technique of working the lure.
The body ache, but savings is important. Not only for yourself, but for the trip. It's you have to plan it right. Don't ever do impromptu GT popping.
Get yourself killed.
You'll be fasting for months and months. Not only during Ramadan, but you'll be fasting after Ramadan.
GT popping is an expensive hobby.
No, you're wrong. Fishing is an expensive hobby.
GT popping is more
No,
expensive than
fishing itself. Jigging ah. Last drop apa?
Pogo. Steal. Yes! Oi! Pogo. Yes! Oi, putus. Bola. Kata badan. Yes. Hah? Boleh. Kita. Lebih